So it is sports implosion week as patriotism and just plain honesty appear to be swallowed up by self-importance and greed. From kneeling on the field during the anthem, and now there's this new story about bribing college basketball players to come to your school. Oh, and Adidas will sponsor you when you go pro. The University of Louisville's Rick Pitino, one of the winningest coaches in college basketball history, effectively fired today amid an FBI investigation that has exposed what looks like the dark underbelly of the NCAA. Pitino, along with almost a dozen others, is allegedly part of a web of corruption using thousands of dollars in bribes to influence star athletes' choice of schools, shoe sponsors, agents, even tailors. What this means for American sports fans. Fox News sports analyst and sportscaster Jim Gray. Jim, good evening. Your thoughts on this?
Hey, Martha, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Well, you know, it's the underbelly that a lot of us have known has gone on, and the NCAA has dealt with this, but they're not an investigative authority. When you have the FBI now involved in this, it's a whole different level. These people are looking at massive felony charges, and, you know, it's beyond disturbing. But the corruption is inevitable, and it's gone on for a long time. When you have all of these entities who are profiteering, the institutions, the shoe companies, the television networks, the coaches, and everybody involved except for the people who are playing, they can't touch the money. And it was a few years ago after the national championship that a University of Connecticut player sat up there and said, you know, I can't get a pizza after practice and I'm hungry. And so this is no wonder that this has happened. The fact that it's on this scale and this serious, it's you know, disturbing, upsetting, and despicable. You know, particularly for everybody who loves college basketball and college sports.
Absolutely. I love college basketball. And, you know, you look at the sport, you look at why you teach your kids, you know, why you want them to be involved in sports so they learn teamwork and integrity and honesty and, you know, putting other people before yourself out there, all of those good things. And as you point out, the double standard where everybody's sort of, you know, taking something off the top from these talented young people and they get left with not a whole lot. That's sort of a whole another discussion. But, you know, the stories in here of parents being sort of accosted by these middle folks who sit down next to them and say, gee, we could take care of your kid. Why don't you come talk to us? It's really bad.
And this has gone on, and this has gone on for a long time, and it's been under the table, and now it's being pushed to the forefront due to this FBI investigation and all of these schools that are caught in this and these coaches that are caught in this. There are some that do go about it in the right way, and they are now going to get mashed into this pit where everybody will now say it's prevalent and rapid. And it's just like the steroid era in baseball. The guys who are doing it right are going to get totally overblown and just run over by those who have committed wrongs. And the wrongs are great, and they need to clean it up, and it's going to be a very difficult process to do it.
Well, those who are running good programs should rise to the top. Thank you very much. Good to see you as always, Jim.
Thanks, Martha.